The Porsche Taycan was officially unveiled a couple of weeks ago and it was met by almost unanimously a positive response. What's up guys, I'm Pouria and this is my top 5 best design features of the Porsche Taycan. Number 5, the wheels. The wheels on the Porsche Taycan Turbo S specifically are a pretty good translation from that on the concept car, the Mission E. And although it lost a couple of spokes and a little depth to the dish, it's still a pretty cool looking feature. It's cool to see manufacturers actually take features like that from a concept car and put it into their production, and it's a refreshing wheel design to see. Number 4, the instrument cluster, aka the gauge cluster, aka the binnacle. In the Porsche Taycan, it's designed perfectly to fit with the design philosophy of the futuristic electric vehicle that the Taycan is, but it also pays homage to the design DNA of Porsche by it being a feature that celebrates everything being focused on the driver and the Porsche Taycan itself being a sports car. And I think the interior designers did a pretty good job of modernizing that shape and making it look pretty cool within the context of the dashboard of the Porsche Taycan. So that gives a thumbs up for me. Number 3, the taillight bar with the integrated Porsche logo. That's probably one of the coolest design features of the little details that you see around the Porsche Taycan. Not only because it's super futuristic, while at the same time paying tribute to, again, the design DNA of Porsche. It's also just a cool looking futuristic feature that you don't really see in today's cars yet. And Porsche went ahead and integrated this cool design feature on the production car, which is great to see. And the integration of the Porsche font right below the taillight bar and the black graphic right below is pretty cool as well. It's something that you haven't seen before, and it goes well to further the design philosophy of the electric Porsche Taycan. Number 2, the side window graphics, aka daylight opening. This is an area that I almost feel like Porsche exceeded the expectations coming from the Mission E concept car, and actually made the proportion of the graphic of the windows look maybe even better. To me, it's a cool translation of the nice and iconic Porsche 911 side window graphic integrated into a 4-door, and it's really cool to see whether you're looking at it from the Turbo S version, which is all blacked out, or the Turbo version that has a chrome rim around it. And I think Porsche designers did a really good job there. And number 1, perhaps the most important and significant proportional feature of any Porsche design, the hips, the voluptuous mass right above the rear wheels. And it's really important to the character of Porsche. Any Porsche owner or enthusiast can easily recognize those hips. And I think given the fact that it's a 4-door car, they did a pretty good job of translating that philosophy into the package of the Porsche Taycan. Is it quite the same as the Mission E? Maybe not, but I think, again, it being a production car, they did a pretty decent job of giving it that strong Porsche proportions that we've come to know and love. So kudos to Porsche designers and engineers in being able to get that proportion, get the tapering in the cabin down, to get the mass over the rear wheels to give it that cool muscular proportion. And that's it for the list. Overall, the Porsche Taycan is a pretty cool looking car upon first impression, and as we get to learn more about it and we'll start to see them on the road, I'm sure we'll have a lot more opinions about it as well. So that's my list. Let me know if there's anything you would put on the list, anything that you're curious to see about the Taycan, and be sure to check out my video of the top 5 least successful design features of the Porsche Taycan as well. Peace!